strangers off the street. You lived in the same house.
Hey, it's the hospital rule. One visitor at a time. What do you want me to say?
It's a stupid rule. The nurse at the desk couldn't tell you that Edmund's condition had changed.
Nothing has changed.
You better pull it together, kiddo. Because Dad says they need the bed for somebody who's really sick. You need incentive. I got a centerfold, so she's willing to give you the time of your life. Plus the fact that Kendall's trial starts today, and I know you don't want some second-rate hack covering your story. That will tempo needs you. And there's Maria. I know you'd be proud of her, pal. She's fighting like hell for you. We both know that a woman like that's worth waking up for. And Maria's not the only person in Pine Valley who loves you. Come back to us, kiddo.
There you go. Wait in here until they call you to testify.
Oh, Jack. How long do you think that'll be?
I don't think it will be that long.
Oh, God. I don't know if I can stand this.
Hey, listen. Remember I told you Livia and I have mapped out a very strong defense. And the burden of proof is on the prosecution, and they have nothing but circumstantial evidence.
No, they have me. Jack, I could get up there on that stand and I could slip the noose around my own daughter's neck. Wait, what happened?
All right, I know that you're in a rush to get to court.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, just tell me what's going on.
I think I know something.
What, about Michael?
Mm-hmm. And the night he disappeared. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I think that I have some kind of information that could help you. But I can't quite get to it, even though I feel like it's fighting to get out.
Well, don't you have any idea what it is?
Only this. That if I figure it out, it'll be good for you. But someone else I love will be in terrible trouble.
Bianca, sit down. Now tell me, why is this the first time I've heard of this?
Well, because it only came to me night before last. I had this dream.
About Michael?
Yeah, and the night he disappeared. How did you know?
Well, I had my own Michael nightmare. But I'm sure half the town did, so don't let it get to you.
Kendall, this could affect you. It could affect all of us. I wish that I could remember the details. There's these big chunks missing, but I know that I was looking for something.
What were you looking for?
Well, that's the problem. I don't know.
Well, do you think it's something that could help me?
Well, yes. I mean, obviously it was. Otherwise, why would I feel like it was so important? Why would I feel like I had to find it?
Was it a clue, maybe? I mean, do you think maybe it was the murder weapon?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
All right, you know what? You need to stop doing this to yourself. You're going to make yourself sick over this.
But, Kendall, what if I could save you?
No, would you stop pressuring yourself? Okay, it's up to Livia and Jackson to get me out of this.
Yes, but this could help them.
No, Bianca, listen. I love you for wanting to save me. I do. But you're not responsible for me or the fact that I'm going on trial.
Well, you shouldn't be going on trial.
Well, because I'm not guilty, because I didn't do it. And they can't prove that I did. Now, right now, you need to focus on the one person who needs you 100%. And all this worrying and stress is not good for the baby.
Kendall, in my dream, I went to Michael's condo. And I think maybe I really did. The night he disappeared, I mean.
No, something like that would not have slipped your mind.
No, it wouldn't have. Maybe I blocked it out. Maybe I saw the person who killed him.
He loves you more than anything. And Maddie and Sam, and even if he is in there fighting for his life, he's gonna make it. I know it. I mean, you're the one that told me one step at a time, right?
That's the only way I know how to play it.
Okay, well, step one. You saved his life.
A lot of people helped him through. David.
You're the one that pulled him through this. Step two, you stabilized him. Step three is a walk in the park. He wakes up, you two live happily ever after.
That sounds easy.
Maybe not easy, but it's possible. Believe it. You didn't make it back to Pine Valley and rebuild your life just so somebody could take it away from you again.
No, you're right. I didn't.
If you ever need anything, just rub the lamp.
I really appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thanks, honey.
We can come back another time. You want to come back another time?
I want to stay.
You look good. Everything okay?
Yeah, I've been getting on. You look tired.
When Emma wakes, then I will rest.
You said there's no change in his condition?
No, not all.
Well, we're here to see Edmund, but I'm sure you guessed that.
Yes.
Will you be...
Ask.
It's none of my business.
Whatever you want.
Will you be leaving soon?
As soon as I can.
Well, I guess that I should, see if I can check on Edmund now.
Yes. They never let you know when another visitor has left.
You know what, really, that's a really good idea. You go ahead, and I'll catch up to you later, okay?
Take care of yourself.
You too.
You know what? At first I wasn't really happy to see you, but now I'm glad you're here. It gives us a chance to settle things once and for all.
I know it's my fault.
Good. Good. That's a good start. Now you can stew in that. And let's move on to somebody else that's suffering because of you. Greenlee.
I tried to drive her away.
Well, try harder. What you just saw right now was Greenlee trying to face you down, trying to prove to herself that she can handle seeing you. But the point is she wants nothing to do with you. Ever. In fact, she's even come to me and she's asked me to help her get over you. And I'm doing that.
Because it makes you feel like the big man you want to be.
Because you are the worst thing that has ever happened to her. So take all the ifs and the maybes and the somedays that are floating around in your brain and file them under D for dead or dream on.
Why you moving on her?
Look, you're going to walk away from Greenland and you're going to leave her entirely out of your life. And if I hear that you haven't, I will make sure that you do. Is that clear? Did that translate?
I understand you.
Very well. Understand and remember.
I don't believe it. A man like Ryan Lavery presumes to give you orders concerning the love of your life, and you just stand there and roll over and take it. I don't believe it for a minute.
Oh, hey, Greenlee, come on in.
I'm so sorry. Edmund was so wonderful and so brave. I mean, he is. I just mean, when he was protecting Pablo. I would have done anything to keep this from happening.
I know you would.
You guys were really there for me when I thought that Pablo was killed. And if there's anything I can do for you, just let me know.
Thanks. I will.
Really. You name it. I'll watch Sam and Maddie. I'll take them shopping or the art galleries, or I'll fill in on surgery, whatever you want. It's your call.
Kendall, I know what I'm saying. I know what I feel. This dream has stayed with me, and there must be a reason. I think that it's meant to wake me up so that I will search for what I know. or what I knew.
Okay, listen to me, Bianca. You were not at Michael's condo the night that he was murdered. You were at Erica's penthouse with Reggie. You were asleep.
Not the whole night. Reggie's gun was on the table. I took it, and I went out to throw it in the dumpster.
Yeah, but you didn't go anywhere near Michael's condo.
That's the thing. I think I did. But I can't be sure. How can I find out?
Bianca, it was a dream. It was just a dream, okay? You want to help me. You feel like you should, but you can't. That's what this dream is telling you. Let's just drop it, please.
Are you protecting someone?
Where did you get that?
Well, because I think I saw... I don't know. I'm so confused. I can't be sure.
Look at me, Bianca, look at me, okay? If you think that coming up with another suspect is gonna help me, no, think again. Forget it. It's not going to. You're not gonna sway the jury by testifying that you have this bad feeling about somebody or something.
Kendall, it's not just a feeling. I think I was there. And I think I saw something or someone, and I could figure out who or what it was if I could just find it.
I don't want to hear another word about this dream or any strange, silly, secret meaning that it has. It doesn't exist. Okay? All right, now I have to get back to court. Now, I want you to just relax, drink your milk, and chill. For my niece.
All right. I'll try.
Okay. Come on. You know, I have to say, I'm really sick and tired of calling her my niece. I want you to sit down and try to find a real name for her.
Well, I'm considering some options.
Okay, well, just remember that Kendall means that she will be extremely lovely, beauteous, fantastic, and have a great sense of fashion.
All right. I'll consider it.
Okay.
Hey, good luck today.
I'll be fine. Now, relax. Watch some mindless, ridiculous TV, and just take care of yourself.
Okay.
Listen to me. I'm not saying that it will be easy, but you will get through this, and so will Kendall.
Michael Canby is not through with us.
No. Erica, dreams are in our heads. They are our subconscious working overtime. That's all. They are not Michael Canby's reaching out from behind the grave.
No, he's going to avenge his death.
You had a nightmare. You were tense about this trial. We had that weird winter thunder, and you put those two things together, and you had a bad dream. It has nothing to do with reality, honey.
I hope you're right.
I know I'm right. Look. You get through testifying today, and you will be much closer to a very bright future.
Me, a bright future. Wow. I don't think that there's too much to look forward to. I don't see it being very bright for me right now.
My God, what kind of a sad, sad world is it where Erica Kane has nothing to look forward to?
No, I only meant that I just right now can't think of anything. What's this?
A little piece of the future. Something for you to look forward to. I think maybe now would be the perfect time to give this to you.
Tickets to the Riviera?
That's right. I rescheduled our trip.
This afternoon?
No. Would that I could, but I did schedule it for a time that we could all go. You, me, Bianca, Reggie, Lily. Greenlee if she'll go, and Kendall.
That was supposed to be our honeymoon trip.
That's right. Hey. We're looking forward now, remember?
And this shows so much faith. I mean, you even got one for Kendall, Jack. That is so sweet.
Has nothing to do with being sweet. I'm just confident, that's all.
Oh, I wish I could share that.
All right, I'll tell you what. If you can't share that, why don't you share this with me? Tell me, does this remind you of someplace?
Pub on the green in Central Park?
You're a very funny woman, you want to be, you know that? What do you say you and I play a little pretending game?
Isn't there a law against that? In the DA's office?
Yeah, well, seeing as I'm not the DA anymore, who cares? Let's pretend that we're in the boathouse. It's a hot summer's night. There's the faintest breeze coming in off the water.
Oh, Jack. Oh, this is so nice. If only...
No. Not one word about anything outside this moment.
No, I was going to say... If only this could last forever.
Well, in that case, great minds think alike. Come here, you. Let me tell you something. The one way to guarantee that you and I have a rich, wonderful life is if we share it. I would like to reschedule more than just our trip.
Oh, my God, Jack. Are you proposing?
No, I got down on my knees so you and I could finally see eye to eye about something. No, don't hit me. You ruined the romantic mood.
Oh, and you didn't with that crap.
I love you. I love you, Erica. And I want to spend the rest of my life waking up next to you and saying those 3 words to you. Please. Please. Will you marry me?
I'm Maria Chambers from VH1 Satellite Radio, XM Channel 26, and WRCW-TV. I'm standing outside the courtroom where Kendall Cambias will stand trial for the murder of Michael Cambias. Entering the courtroom now, we have Special Prosecutor Alan Singer and Assistant District Attorney Justin McCoy. Hello, gentlemen. You look calm and confident. Tell me, do you think you'll get this jury to convict Mrs. Cambias?
We've impaneled a jury of very intelligent citizens who can put aside the power and glamour aspects
Oh,
of
you're
the
talking
case.
about the very wealthy and high-profile victim here, Michael Cambias?
No, and the defendant that was put in the spotlight by her mother, Erica Kane.
I have my own spotlight, thank you very much.
We'll get our conviction.
Thank you so much.
What part of no comment do you not understand?
Kendall Cambias and counsel with us now. You sound ready to rumble.
My client has no comment, this or any other time.
Except that we expect to see justice done. I'm innocent.
Oh, so you think that...
My client and I are not impressed by the prosecution's bid for attention. Judge Lambert will either dismiss this case before it reaches a jury, or the jury will acquit my client. Thank you.
Well, it seems both sides are very confident for victory. But among the witnesses today will be the defendant's own mother, Erica Kane. And Miss Kane will be testifying against her daughter.
Stand up, Jack, and tell me what's really going on.
I love you, Erica, and I want you to marry me.
When I heard that part, you expressed it beautifully. But what else?
That there will be an end to this worrying, to this suffering, and that we will weather it together.
What aren't you telling me?
That it might get worse before it gets better. But we both know if we join forces, there's nothing that we can't survive, even triumph over, Erica.
I'm sorry, Jack, but this is just too sudden. I know a thing or two about keeping secrets. I know you're keeping one from me.
It seems Michael Cambias' fate was sealed when a judge decided against charging him with rape. In a dramatic twist, it could very well work against the defense. Judge Lampert, who released Michael Cambias, will hear the case against Kendall Hart Cambias.
If you want it, you're gonna have to come get it. Don't listen to your sister, Bianca. You know what you have to do. You have to find it, because if you don't, I'll win. And then I'll take everything that you love.
Good morning. I know some of you wish you weren't here. But we have a duty to perform. We have a responsibility to see justice done. Michael Cambias was murdered. We will prove to you, beyond any doubt, that Kendall Hart fired the shot that ended his life. We will guide you through an intricate web of discovery, beginning with the recovery of the victim's body, hanging from a meat hook in a building purchased by Ms. Hart on the very day that Michael Cambias's body was found. We will show you evidence conclusively linking Ms. Hart not only to the murder itself, but to the placement of the body in the meat locker. You will hear testimony revealing greed, jealousy, the desire for revenge. 3 classic motives for murder from the beginning of time. All 3 combine to form Kendall Hart's desire to end Michael Cambias's life. Picture the evening of August 28th, ladies and gentlemen. Kendall Hart leaves her apartment. She walks the 20 or so feet to Michael Cambias's front door. She enters. Even if Miss Hart takes the stand, it's doubtful if we'll ever learn the content of their conversation. Perhaps it was about the end of their affair, the rape charge against him. We don't know how the conversation began. We only know how it ended, with Miss Hart confronting the victim with a .38 caliber handgun, because she believed he'd raped her sister.
This is for Bianca.
Perhaps she said nothing at all. Faced with the disposal of his body, Miss Hart called on an unknown accomplice. Together, they put Michael Cambias's body in a large duffel bag and dragged it from the condo to the meat locker, where it was stored while Miss Hart concocted their bogus marriage in Las Vegas. By the end of our presentation, you will understand Kendall Hart's journey from scorned lover to vengeful sister to cold-blooded murderer. Thank you.
After a 10-minute recess, Ms. Fry, you may make your opening statement.
All rise.
Look, I know what you're doing, but don't play your cards too close to the vest, okay? Because no matter what you do, he's moving in on her. He's going to say all the right things for the wrong reasons. Don't get me wrong, Ryan's not a bad guy, but when it comes to him, ladies, Greenlee doesn't stand a chance.
Well, but if she wants him...
She's on the rebound from you. She's hurt and she's confused. And he's going to try to use that against her.
So what? What am I supposed to do? Take her to dinner? Take her dancing? Whisk her to Milan?
It's a start.
Ted, listen to me. Edmund is near death because of me. What kind of man would turn his back on Edmund and Maria?
You know, I stayed at Wildwood for a while when Edmund thought you'd been killed, and one night I heard him talking to you.
You mean talking to himself about me, or?
No. I walked in, I saw your picture sitting on a desk right in front of him, and Edmund, he wasn't really saying anything particularly important, just the regular stuff, just what the kids had done, about a new car he was getting, and the fact that your mother was helping Haley redecorate.
How funny. So just the stuff that we would normally talk about over breakfast or something?
And he caught me before I could back out of the room, and he said that he talked to you all the time because he was never going to let you go, because you were part of his life, and that you were always there in some way. Edmund is not about to let you go now. Okay, he's here, and he's finding his way back to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Just when I thought there were no more surprises, you go and you pull something like this.
How long were you listening?
Long enough to see you shed your tough macho exterior and reveal your marshmallow filling.
Yeah, well, fortunately for me, nobody would ever believe you, so don't even think about telling anybody.
I won't.
It's time to get to court.
The prosecution will present a very specific timeline of events to support their estimate of the time Michael Cambias was murdered. But I will show you that that timeline was manipulated by Ryan Lavery so that he could gain control of the Cambias fortune. The state's entire case rests on that trumped-up timeline. In order to railroad my client for the murder of Michael Cambius, they need you to believe that Michael Cambius's body was in that meat locker at the exact time that a very much alive Michael Cambius was in Las Vegas marrying my client. How do they solve that problem? Well, Mr. Singer has stated, despite evidence to the contrary, that their marriage is not legal. My client is also pregnant by her husband, but that doesn't fit their scenario either. So Mr. Singer has stated incorrectly and without a single shred of evidence that my client is not pregnant by Michael Cambius. Their case is built on suppose and what if and wild accusation. But Kendall Hart Cambius did not murder her husband. Makes you wonder who did, doesn't it? He was a well-hated man. He made enemies everywhere he went. In his business, in his private life. We will show you that on a night the prosecution claims that Michael Cambius was killed, several people had set revenge plots in motion. They wanted him to pay for the brutal rape of Bianca Montgomery, either by ingesting a drug formulated to render him impotent or by poisoning his medication. The plots against Michael Cambius's life were numerous, violent, and well documented. All the imagining that the prosecution wants you to do, it's just that, imagining. So you might as well imagine any number of people knocking on Michael Cambius's door that night. If he had a visitor, perhaps it was a man whose life's work, a chemical formula worth millions of dollars, was stolen by Michael Cambius. Or perhaps it was one of the people who was enraged by Michael Cambius's raid of their companies. Or perhaps it was someone who was outraged that Michael was on the loose after his vicious attack on Bianca Montgomery. It might have been her mother, or an uncle, or any one of the loving friends of Bianca Montgomery. We may never know who killed Michael Cambius. But by the end of this trial, you will be absolutely certain that Kendall Hart Cambius did not murder her husband. She would never do that. Thank you.
You know, you still haven't answered my question.
Yes, I did.
No, you haven't. So put your hand on this book. Go ahead.
Jack, don't be silly.
Put your hand on this book, and I want you to swear to tell the truth. Swear.
Okay, I'll tell you the truth.
Do you love me?
Yes. Just
Do you
right
accept that I love you and Bianca and want us to be a family?
Yes. Yes, of course.
So then I order you to answer the original question. Will you marry me?
Well, I demand a redirect.
Well, I'm sorry, but you can't do that.
Yes, I can. You just had me swear on a Michael Crichton book. So you can answer my question first. Why here? Why now? What really brought this on?
Love. Erica, love. And the realization that every day that I don't spend with you is a wasted day. And every night I spend with you is a wonderful, wonderful dream. And every night that we spend apart is sleepless torture.
So you mean that's why I should marry you, because I put you to sleep?
That'll be the day. All right. Second piece of evidence. What is this?
It's a lovely piece of jewelry.
Yes. It's the engagement ring I gave you. And you're still wearing it. Why?
Self-defense. I could knock out any attacker just like that.
Erica, I'm not going to let you evade this question any longer. Now, Will you marry me? Yes or no?
Really has great spirit and great beauty. But all I see now is this hospital, the people working to keep Edmund alive because he was shot when it should have been me.
JP, it happened. What can you do about that now?
Whatever Maria needs or wants me to do.
I'm not advocating that you turn your back on Edmund or Maria. But considering the way you feel about Greenlee, if I were you, I'd work on both problems at the same time.
If Greenlee and I are meant to be, one day we'll be together.
Aha. A man of honor, faith. Well, I don't know how it works in Argentina, but here in the United States, women don't like sitting around waiting for fate to resolve their relationships. They like men of action. And when it comes to women, Ryan's one of their favorite action figures.
Where's the preacher? Don't tell me he's still in Arizona.
Reverend Lomax got away.
What? No, he didn't. You told me he was as good as here.
He was more unpredictable than expected.
I need him on that stand, or I'm going to end up looking foolish, and that will not happen. Find him. Find him now.
Aiden, hi. Oh, thank you so very much. Yes, for the first time ever, things are finally going my way. Yeah, I will. Thanks. Hi. So do you remember? You didn't remember anything?
No,
did you?
God, it's driving me crazy, and I couldn't just sit at home while you were here at your first day of trial.
Bianca, I don't think being here is a very good idea for you.
Hey, I overheard part of that conversation. Is it really true? Is it going okay? How are opening statements?
Lydia mopped the floor without her finger.
Oh, God, I've been at home imagining all the ways that it could go.
Okay, well, this is just the first part yet. We don't have the test results back from the paternity test, so...
You will soon. Ryan is going to come through just like he said. See, I told you could trust him, didn't I?
Yep. You were right. Ryan's going to fix everything. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. I need all the support I can get.
Well, I'd be here even if I wasn't required.
Wait, what do you mean required?
I've been called as a witness.
Oh, Lydia didn't tell me that. That's great. You're going to testify for me.
All rise.
Oh. You didn't tell me because you're testifying against me.
I want you to let go of everything that could drag us down.
Even if you can't. Because every time you look at me, it will hit you that I didn't tell you that Greenlee was your daughter.
Honey, I know now that you did that because you were trying to hold on to us. You were afraid.
No, you just say that now. You just say that now in the heat of the moment. But I know you, and I know that deep down you don't excuse me. You think that what I did was wrong, and that I kept a secret that would change your life, and that's unforgivable.
I'll tell you what I think. I think that sometimes we do what we think is the right thing, only to be proven wrong. And that, Erica, is called a mistake. And I am not going to let a mistake keep us from being happy.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm sure. Sweetheart, we can share this fantastically rich life together. Right? So why would we deny ourselves that?
I can't think of one good reason. Yes, Jack, I'll marry you. Yes, I'll marry you.
Mr. Singer.
Yes, Your Honor, the Commonwealth calls Ryan Lavery to the stand.
Ryan is going to testify for the prosecution?
He's going to nail Kendall. Take it easy.
I ran by my office to pick up
the get well card that Sam and Maddie made you. As you can see, the envelope reads, "To the best daddy ever," which of course is true. And on the inside, we have the get well card of the year. See, this is you on the bed right here. Maddie made you with little green polka dots because that means that you're sick. Go figure. And that's me bringing you the bowl of ice cream. But it doesn't look like I can sit on the bed with you because Maddie and Sam put every single one of their Christmas presents on the bed. And see up here in the very, very tippy-top corner of the picture is, well, you know, what I sort of stupidly thought was a pterodactyl, but Sam said, "Mom, it's a halo." So it's an angel, in case you can't tell up there. But it's the angel Gabriel. There's his horn. You see it? And the kids have been praying every night that you will get better and you'll come home to them soon. That's what we're all praying for. That you come home to us. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay, I'm gonna put this right here so that you can see it first thing when you wake up, all right? Don't try to talk. Sorry, don't try to talk because you have a ventilator. Just squeeze my hand if you can hear me, if you understand me. Squeeze my hand. Oh my God. Welcome home. Welcome home, my love. Welcome home.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
You thought you could trust me, and you can.
What is it? Your legs? We just decided Kendall's pulling off the greatest scam in the Western Hemisphere. And Mia decided that she wants to expose her.
I thought you two were on good terms.
Yeah, so did I.